Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Inside of today's video, I'm going to be going over the new brawler Berry. And at the end of the video, I'll answer the question of should you buy the special offer that's in the shop right now? I'll start off by saying that this is all my opinion. If you disagree, then cool. If you agree, let me know in the comments below. This is all my opinion, so just don't get offended. To start off, I'll say that I actually really enjoy Berry. He's a fun brawler to play. I find his mechanics really fun and interesting. Good support brawler, I must say. He's definitely not a damage dealer at all, unless we're talking about doing damage to the high safe, but I'll get into that later. But instead, he's actually really good at healing, he is a support brawler I feel. With that max level, he's healing around like 600 HP per second while his attack is on the ground. This is very great to heal, yourself or allies. But the strong thing about this is that when he heals himself or allies, he slightly charges his super a bit. So this has led to so many times where, I use the super because the super leads his main attack on the ground, and then 5 seconds later I have the super again. And so with that, I found it's better to use his super on defense rather than offense. If you saw my last video, which if you haven't seen it, you should totally watch it after this video, but I was using his super a lot on offense, and I was just keep getting melted by the enemy brawlers. That's because he has like no shield, no nothing, not that high HP to protect him from incoming damage, He's not like Lily where, she immediately teleports to the brawler and can't take damage during that time. So the best way to use the super is on defense. The super's very similar to Byron, but yet it's different, where you can either deal damage to enemies or heal your allies with it. But the difference between the two is that Byron can throw his over walls and he can heal himself with it immediately, while Berry leaves a trail of his main attack on the ground, which is so good for area control. And this, therefore, you can easily chain supers if he hits both like an ally or an enemy with it, and then people just keep, allies go into his attack to heal, just therefore leading to multiple chains. I found this to be the most effective in Hot Zone, as you can see by the gameplay footage, because that game mode's all about control, and he's a great control brawler because his attacks stay on the ground for like 6 seconds, I think, from memory. Anyway, that's enough about his super. Let's cover his gadgets first. His first gadget being his like little tail swipe. I find this gadget very good for like getting Edgars and tanks away from me. That's what it's designed for, so fair enough. But it's also good at healing. It heals, I think, 1000 HP per use, and also heals allies that are also in the area. So overall, it's a decent gadget for him, but his other gadget allows his main attack to stay on the ground for twice as long. Now this gadget's great for like area control on like tight chokeholds on maps, like maybe on, Split in Hot Zone. You can put a super down in that little chokehold area to get into the zone. Enemies can't cross that without, taking damage. Or you can use it how I was using it. Thanks to AshBS, I found him doing this, but basically you use his gadget on the high safe, and it does 20% of the high safe, like just there. But it does take time, it's not instant, it's over time, but the best thing about it is that the enemies can do nothing about it. Once it's on there, 20% damage is going to be done to the high safe. But in saying that though, he's not the best at heist, like against a takedown comp, because he's not a damage dealer. He struggles against, tanks, taking them down when they just rush to your safe, and you just can't really do much about it. But if it's a long playing game, no one's, getting damage onto the safe. You use 4 gadgets on their safe. That's 80% damage dealt to their safe. Anyway, moving on to his star powers. His first star power allows him to reload ammo 50% faster while he's on his main attack. This star power is really good because, my god, his reload speed is so slow. One of the slowest in the game, I think. So his star power really benefits him. So what I end up doing is throwing my main attack down, where I know I'm going to be fighting a brawler, so I usually put it behind a wall where I can get a good vantage point and just get that 50% reload speed. And when my main attack's, about to run out, I just throw another one down at my feet. And it's also great because then I get healing from it and charge my super even faster, Really good star power. Then his other star power makes his first, tick of damage on his main attack deal more damage. I think it's 200 more damage, something like that, I forgot. But the kick to it is it doesn't do that first tick of damage if you place that main attack on another main attack, in the same area. So overall, I'm gonna be honest, I have never used the star power. It just does not seem as good as his other one, it's a clean sweep, sure you might do more damage, but I don't know, he's just not a damage dealer, that's the thing. Anyway, moving on to his gears, I quite like to use his shield gear, because, he's constantly healing himself back up to max HP, so I find that, the shield gear benefits from that, because he's always healing back to max HP, shield gear is then getting activated to tank more damage, so overall I think shield gear is good for him. And then the other gear I was using was +1 gadget. I don't know, I think both gadgets benefit from this, having an extra gadget use, in heist, for 20% damages to the safe, or with its tail whip, that's 4,000 healing to you and your allies if you use it effectively. So overall, I think it's a good gear for him. Now I'll go over my overall thoughts on him. Right now, I think he's definitely a top 5 brawler if you know how to use him right. Definitely not OP as Frank and Lily are right now, even after their nerfs, I still find them really OP. And another tip I found is don't auto-aim his super, because I found it never hitting enemy brawlers or not hitting ally brawlers. It would just hit a random as wall, so just always manually aim it, please. Anyway, now I'll answer the question of should you buy the special offer? And my answer to that is, I don't know if you want. For me, it was 26 NZD, which is quite a bit of money, more than a Brawl Pass Plus, But if you like cosmetics like I do, and don't mind spending, however much money it is in your currency, then I reckon buy it, But if you haven't bought the Brawl Pass, buy that first, of course. But yeah, I personally find him a really fun brawler to play, and I definitely don't regret buying him at all. But if you're unsure, I don't know, try him out in Training Cave, see if you really like him. But yeah, by the time I'm uploading this, it's a day before he comes, globally released to everyone. So if you are planning on buying it, you should buy it now while he's still exclusive. Because honestly, right now it's a lot of fun, because I'm not facing that many berries at all. Because I hate it when brawlers are released and it's just, so many Mikos, Dracos, Melodies. It's just not fun. But with Berry, I don't know, it's hardly any and it makes it really fun. But yeah, that should do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe while you're at it. And I'll see you in the next video.